Hey guys, welcome back to another Modern Warfare 2 video, and with the official reveal of Modern Warfare 2 now behind us, Call of Duty have put out a blog post coinciding with that reveal where they talked more about the game in their official blog. So that's what we're going to be going over today, is all these details, everything in here. This is all pretty much like our first official information about the game. We've had plenty of leaks, plenty of teasers and stuff, but this is our first bit of actual text and written information about the game straight from the horse's mouth. So here we go, that's what we've been going over today. They say, announcing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. A new era for Call of Duty begins on October 28th. The sequel to the record-setting Call of Duty Modern Warfare is almost here. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 will kick off a new era for the franchise when it releases worldwide on Friday, October 28th. Witness and experience what made Task Force 141 become the iconic and legendary squad that is as the action picks up following the harrowing and breathtaking action from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. Developer Infinity Ward has left no stone unturned to create a new heart-pounding experience for players. Task Force 141's next global campaign, immersive world-class multiplayer, and evolved special ops experience, all carefully crafted with gameplay and technical innovations that will introduce fans to the new era of Call of Duty. They say a new era for Call of Duty. Call of Duty is taking a generational leap forward, ushering in a new era, and it all begins with Modern Warfare 2, which leads the most ambitious rollout ever across the franchise. This state-of-the-art experience is set to reshape the famed series and appeal to Call of Duty players everywhere. Modern Warfare 2, the sequel to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, releases October 28th. The all-new Call of Duty Warzone 2.0 comes out later this year, so right off, like side note, that is our first official bit of an actual release for it, so it is confirmed it will be this year. No longer are we kind of wondering, okay, when will it going to be? Although, I mean, this also confirms it will not release alongside it. So pretty much we have kind of a time frame here. We have somewhere between October 28th and December 31st. If I had to put a guess on it or put a date to it, I would probably say either middle of November or probably early December. I would probably say rather more likely it would be a couple weeks into November, probably like towards like the third week of November, just because of all the experiences we've had with Caldera last year, where Caldera was released the beginning of December, but then that's when Activision and all the Call of Duty developers went on their break for the end of the year, and that's when, the game had some of the most, like the biggest problems with it. So they've also, already vowed that they will not be doing that again, so I think it makes the most sense for them to release it in November. That way it gives them at least a couple weeks to be focused on the game and fix anything that might be game breaking or anything like that, and then boom, then in December they can leave on their their break for the winter, and then they can come back at the beginning of the new year locked and loaded, ready to go more into Warzone 2. I think that makes the most sense, but of course we still don't have an official date for that. They say an all-new mobile experience that will bring Call of Duty Warzone to players on the go is in development. No release date for that yet. We also have known that's been leaked, but now it's official. They say one unified engine across the franchise, beginning with Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2.0. So this is pretty exciting because now, say with the next Call of Duty game coming out from Treyarch, the next Black Ops game, it will be running on this exact same engine. Every game is going to be running off the same engine. So they kind of have for previous years, like Vanguard was kind of an extension of the engine, but then Black Ops Cold War was like its own whole thing, and so now they're all going to be focused on the same thing, so it'll make transitions between games so much easier. The developers only have to focus on one engine, and I mean, like, let's be honest, the engine for Modern Warfare 2019, and of course it's now going to be upgraded for Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2, is technically superior and is a fantastic engine. So I think that's great. Now it'll make the development easier across the board for all developers. They say Ricochet Anti-Cheat will release on day one of Modern Warfare 2 and the new Warzone. Call of Duty is coming back to Steam on PC, starting with Modern Warfare 2, and there's more to come. Campaign and Special Ops. Task Force 141 faces its greatest threat yet, a newly aligned menace with deep yet unknown connections. Familiar heroes return, and new allies are formed in a global trotting operation, including missions in Europe, Asia, and the Americas. This campaign is set to be an incredible experience on numerous levels, offshore sieges with underwater combat, an all-out explosives assault from 30,000 feet above enemy strongholds, and high-stakes, low-profile stealth missions in both plain sight and under the cover of darkness. Deploying alongside you are iconic squad mates team leader Captain John Price, Sergeant Kyle Gaz Garrick, the lone wolf himself, fan favorite Simon Ghost Riley, fearless Sergeant John Soap McTavish, as well as the newest team member, Colonel Alejandro Vargas, an incorruptible Tier 1 operator and member of the Mexican Special Forces. After the campaign, players can join up with their duo for Evolved Special Ops. This tactical co-op mode advances your team building skills and also sets the scene for the near endless hours of gameplay available in the world-class multiplayer. Next Generation Innovations. Those who pre-order and drop into Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer at launch will be among the first to try out and level up the multiple base weapons, explore a wide range of maps and modes, meet an international cast of operators, and more. With new ways to play and numerous gameplay innovations, including a revamped gunsmith that offers more customization than ever before, Modern Warfare 2 will hit the ground running on day one, ready to welcome newcomers and fierce competitors alike. The first to the fight will also be well prepared for an incredible post-release calendar, set to include a massive amount of free post-launch content drops featuring new maps, modes, and blockbuster special events that can't be missed. Modern Warfare 2, technically speaking. Starting with Modern Warfare 2, the new title features the new next-generation engine that first debuted with Modern Warfare 2019. Modern Warfare 2 will be the most advanced Call of Duty in history, with a truly immersive experience with stunningly realistic sound, lighting, and graphics. Modern Warfare 2 features a physically based material system, allowing for state-of-the-art photogrammetry, a new hybrid tile-based streaming system, a new PBR decal rendering system, world volumetric lighting, 4K HDR, as well as a new GPU geometry pipeline. All of this is in service of a massive cinematic campaign. The game also features a new advanced AI system. Enemies and friendlies alike across campaign and special ops act tactically using combat and cover maneuvering techniques that would be second nature to a Tier 1 operator. So let's stop and pause there for a second so to talk about, the new technical features of this new engine. And a lot of this stuff sounds like an evolution of what they built with Modern Warfare 2019. I remember back during that summer, of 2019, we had a series of videos up on the channel going over all sorts of things. We had tons of information coming out about this new engine, all sorts of new technical implementations, and it was all very fascinating. And so those videos are still on the channel if you guys want to go and check those out. But I think what's very interesting here is where they talk, about like 4K HDR, because this will be the first, Modern Warfare game essentially to really take advantage of these new next generation consoles. Modern Warfare 2019, of course, came out the year before the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5, and even with the release of those consoles, we never got a proper next generation update for Modern Warfare or for Warzone. They still ran technically through backwards compatibility on those new systems, and so we never really truly received a new version. So it'll be fascinating that now we'll now be guaranteed a proper next generation version of this game, and I'm very excited to see that, just because we didn't see that with like Warzone and stuff. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of changes that they make to really take advantage of these new systems, of course with the new SSDs, as well as these new more powerful GPUs and CPUs in these new systems, as well as the introduction of faster memory and all sorts of the likes. So it'll be very interesting to see, like I said, what they actually end up doing with these new next generation systems, as we also know the game will still be releasing on last generation. But I really hope that this game, it really starts out that leap and that real big gap that we need to start getting between last generation and this current generation, where we should be starting to leave that last generation kind of pretty much in the dust. I mean, it's unfortunate for people who still don't have a new next generation console, but at some point, you kind of have to move on, just like we did with the last generation, and games have to start adopting this new generation and focusing on it exclusively. So, like I said, it'll be interesting to see what these new consoles can deliver, but until then, we don't have a whole lot more details. We're just going to have to wait and see. But next up, let's talk about Warzone. They say Warzone and the next generation for Call of Duty and additional content. October 28th marks a new beginning for Call of Duty, starting with the release of Modern Warfare 2. Soon after, a wholly new Warzone will launch as an extension of the Modern Warfare 2 universe. With it comes new technology, new features, and new gameplay that work seamlessly together. Throughout, we have taken a wide range of community feedback to heart. In order to fully deliver this state-of-the-art experience, Warzone 2.0 will feature new Modern Warfare 2 content and systems with brand new progression and inventories. Today's Warzone will continue as a separate experience that will include a continuation of player progression and inventories within that Warzone experience. We can't wait to share more details soon. Development on the all-new dynamic Warzone 2.0 experience is also being led by Infinity Ward along with Raven Software. The new free-to-play Battle Royale Warzone also features the same technology powering Modern Warfare 2, so both titles leverage the Call of Duty engine that first debuted with Modern Warfare 2019, providing the most seamless and advanced Call of Duty experiences ever. In addition, expect more intel on a new sandbox mode and the brand new play space as we get closer to launch. Additional intel to come. Pre-orders available now. They say to check back on the blog, and they also say, in addition, be sure to visit the Infinity Ward website for more news and updates directly from the studio. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2.0 are published by Activision. Development for both games is led by Infinity Ward, with additional development support provided in alphabetical order by Activision Central Design, Activision QA, Activision Shanghai, Beanox, Demonware, High Moon Studios, Raven Software, Sledgehammer Games, Toys for Bob, and Treyarch. So really exciting stuff, guys. I'm really, dude, I can't wait for this game. I mean, all of this sounds great, and I can't wait to get more information about this. As like I said, like we had all the information coming out about the original Modern Warfare 2019 about the new engine. I'm really hoping that we get some of those similar things for this game, that we start seeing a lot of those same posts about new technical features with this new engine, all sorts of new stuff. I'm really fingers crossed that we'll actually be able to hear more about that. I find that really fascinating, as well as we potentially have a date for the beta that has been leaked. I posted a video about that last night. You guys can go and check that out if you want to find out when the beta for Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer will be. But other than that, guys, that is it. That is the official information we have about Modern Warfare 2. Like I said, this, pretty much gives us our first official look at a lot of different stuff, as well as, like we have in here our first official confirmation about Warzone being added on mobile, about Warzone 2 releasing this year, but not alongside Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 will also be on Steam, and, everything else we talked about as well. So there you guys go. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to drop a comment. I try to read all of them, as well as give it a thumbs up if you have enjoyed, and subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.